Yo, what is good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul, and today we are going to be going over some of my latest pickups because it has absolutely been a bountiful month full of restocks and different deals and promotions, so naturally I had to take advantage of it. As always, everything that I do feature in today's video will be either embedded into today's video through YouTube Shopping or simply linked in the description below. But just before we jump into it, I did want to let you know that my watch company or watch just released the newly designed 39mm ultra thin watches. You guys have been asking for watches with smaller faces while still maintaining the beautiful movement and of course the high quality materials. Also, throughout the duration of today's video, a lot of the outfits will be including the new LWH clothing G04 denim, which is cut to fit pretty relaxed and finished with a very subtle boot cut. A lot of you guys have been loving this denim, so you can find a link to the denim as well as the new Aura timepiece in the description below. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the first pickup of the day, and actually is what I have on right now. Uniqlo just restocked the ever viral, ever so popular baggy sweat set, and guys, I had to run it back. I doubled up and picked up another set. But yeah, man, the Uniqlo set is just so excellent. If you guys have yet to try this new baggy set, I highly recommend. Here I do have on a size small. They say it is oversized, but I beg to differ. I think it's more just slightly relaxed, but overall I think it does look good. I went ahead and took a size small in the sweatpants, and these actually do fit kind of baggy with a nice fitting waistband to fit my size 30 waist. And while this set does look so excellent on body and honestly feels pretty decent, I have to keep it 1,000 with you and let you know that the quality isn't the best. It's mainly made of synthetic fibers, which is somewhat of a drawback for the sweat set. However, at the same time, it also allows the sweat set to look and fit as it does. So it's like a proverbial double-edged sword. Would I recommend it? Absolutely, which is why I ended up buying it twice. All right, and so next up we have this new piece from Basket Case Gallery. I think it's called the Hench thermal lined hoodie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, this one took about 8 weeks to get to me. But yeah, this piece is very nice. I love the proportions, how it fits, how it's cut, while having a pretty wide overall silhouette. It does have a subtle crop, and I think it fits really nicely. Probably my favorite part about this garment is the fact that it features a really nice discoloration element to it. I think they absolutely nailed this kind of grungy, kind of beat up hoodie type of look. Throughout this piece, you do have a lot of distressing, almost reminiscent of something you'd find at like the bins or something like that. And then of course, as entailed in the name, you do have the thermal lining. I will say, despite it being 2 layers, it is on the thinner side, so you're not going to be overly warm, which is something I actually do appreciate living out here in Southern California. So this was a great pickup. I'm very stoked on it. Now for sizing, I did go for a size medium to achieve the intended fit, and I gotta say I'm very pleased with how this one turned out. And actually the zip up came with some freebies. Came with this beanie that I just decided to throw on because I'm not having the best hair day today, and actually also came with this free tote bag which has like a little dancer on there. I think that was pretty cool. I didn't actually need these garments, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a giveaway in today's video. If you want to partake in said giveaway, go ahead and like today's video and comment the phrase "I'm just here for the basket" with your Instagram handle. I'll announce the giveaway winner on my Instagram stories, and with that to say, let's keep it moving. All right, so this next one I'm so excited to talk about. It actually comes from Uniqlo and it's from the women's section. You guys know there's no women's section that's safe from me because a lot of the times the women's section has the crop garments, which I've been very into as of late. But yeah, man, this is what is known as the women's windproof jacket, and oh my goodness, are these proportions absolutely delectable. Priced at just $59, you get a very wide, pretty cropped nylon jacket that does feature a perfect arm length and arm width that is conducive to any kind of hoodie you want to run under this jacket. I did elect to go with a size XL to achieve this fit, but what's really nice about Uniqlo is they have this like smart sizing chart in which you just go ahead and type in your dimensions and stuff like that, and they will recommend you the appropriate sizing. That's what I did, and it didn't fail. It does have a packable hood here. It's comprised of a ripstop style of nylon. It's pretty lightweight. It's got a plastic zipper pull, which is understandable because it is a lightweight jacket after all. And my favorite attribute is the fact that it has the higher collar, which I think that is such a sick design on this jacket. I highly recommend you guys check this one out. If you're looking for something just super easy to wear, to style, to go ahead and layer with, low effort, if you want to just wear a sweat set like the one I have on now, look no further than this one. Little quick shout out to my friend Kieran Roberts on Instagram. We've been friends on IG for, I want to say, the better part of like 6 years now. He actually recommended this one to me. All right, and so next up I have a couple of impulsive purchases to show for you. It's been a minute since I bought some graphic tees, and I actually ended up picking these up from the Rhude Bowl because the truth is, everything when it comes to Rhude seems to be vastly overpriced. I mean, have you seen the cost of Rhude garments lately? It's wild. I did get these at the Rhude Bowl for a pretty solid price. I think they were like 70 each. Rhude has definitely changed their t-shirts quite a bit. I noticed that not just the fabric quality feels so much better, but the washes, like between these two shirts, they're like totally different washes and they look fantastic. But the biggest difference that I'm pleasantly surprised to see is that the quality of the shirts is so much better. Before it was very thin and rigid and didn't have like this awkward neck collar. These new t-shirts have a solid ribbing at the neck. They feel to be a much better constructed and overall a better fitting shirt through and through. I did go for a size small because that's what I would go to with the previous Rhude shirts, assuming that these would be oversized. But the cut of this shirt is much smaller, which I actually don't mind whatsoever. Overall, big improvements from the Rhude team in terms of their t-shirts. Very happy to see it, but are they worth the retail price? Still absolutely not even close. But at that $70 price point from the Rhude Bowl, I can't really complain. Next up is a brand new pair of denim from our legacy. This is known as the third cut denim, which is, I think right now, their most popular fit of denim. I mean, you guys have seen the digital denim all over the place. I'm sure all over Instagram and stuff. This is the same cut, but obviously in a different colorway. You got a nice stone wash in black all throughout this pair. Have some very subtle whiskering, which I actually do like quite a lot. Making this pair of denim very easy to wear. The quality of the denim feels very good, being a 13-ounce, very soft wash denim. I really do like this pair quite a lot. And a pair like this is just like an everyday go-to pair. And truthfully, in this designer denim category, I'd be hard-pressed to find a pair of really great denim doing it this well anywhere close to this price point. So yeah, very excited about this pick. I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these. These are what are known as the Nocta Love You Forever Citron Tint. I actually have them on as we speak in the all white colorway, which recently did restock and I wear a ton. I did decide to go ahead and pick up the Citron Tint because A, the colorway had always really caught my eye. This is such a good looking shoe. But in addition to that, I really love the leather quality that they did use on the all white pair. So I figured that would translate here to this pair. But actually, this pair might be a little bit better. They went ahead and used fantastic quality pebble leather for both the underlays as well as the overlays. You've got the translucent midsole and outsole, and overall the shoe remains very tonal, with really the only thing that really pops out is the metallic elements for some of the branding. But yeah, man, I had to pick these up. Such a clean looking shoe. If you guys are wondering, these are accompanied by the citron colored beads, which I always really liked about the all white pair. And yeah, man, go true to size. I went with size 9. They fit perfect. Very clean looking Air Force One, if I don't say so myself. All right, so next up we have a straggler. This one is from J.W. Anderson and Uniqlo. You might have seen that I did a video on the whole collection. This one actually didn't make the cut, so I figured I would just feature it in today's video. I did go ahead and pick up a size small in this piece, and similar to the white button down that I did pick up, this one is a little bit long. Please go ahead and let your comments be known down below if you guys think I should keep this one. For some reason, I'm kind of leaning more towards keeping it. I just think this is a really classy looking shirt, and I think this will be great for the spring and summer months. And the quality is very good. This could be a really great shirt for like a smart casual kind of look. And being priced at $39.90, you can't really go wrong, which is why I'm really leaning towards keeping it. I'm gonna go ahead and round off today's video with my pickups from Abercrombie. If you guys didn't know, they have a really killer deal going on at the moment, and I think it's still live, so I will go ahead and provide those links down below. But I did decide to pick up a pair of open hem baggy sweatpants, which are very, very soft to the touch. I will say, however, based on how these feel, I do think that they're gonna get those little cotton balls. Sometimes when you get cheap quality sweatpants, you'll get these little fuzzy cotton balls on the exterior of them. Based on how these feel, I can see that happening to them, but only time will tell. I did go for a size small in these sweatpants, and I love how they fit. Like, actually, I really love how these fit. They look fantastic with all kinds of shoes here. I've obviously got on loafers, but yeah, man, I love how relaxed they fit through the thighs. Plenty of room. It's got a longer rise as well, so they're just very cozy. If you're looking for some solid sweatpants, go ahead and check these out. They are retailing at $70, but with like the discounts and stuff like that, they go for a good amount less. I was about to put these away, but if you are wondering if I prefer these over the Uniqlo ones between the two, I would say if you plan to wear them around the house, get these ones. But if you plan to wear them out and about, or if you're gonna beat them up a little bit more, get the Uniqlo ones because they are priced quite a bit better. And in my opinion, they look a little better despite the fact that these fit a little bit better. I feel like that wasn't very helpful, but that is my opinion. Next up are these heavyweight cropped waffle knit long sleeve shirts from Abercrombie. And guys, if you guys don't own any of these, if you're looking for a nice base layer, go ahead and check these out. It is pretty solid quality, being kind of like a rigid cotton and solidly insulating, especially if you plan on layering. But amidst all things, I love the cut of these thermals. They're nice and boxy, they're cropped, and feature a good amount of width from pit to pit. They are kind of pricey for what they are, being priced at $50, but considering that Abercrombie Fitch does consistently have different discount codes and sales and stuff like that, if you can get it for like right around $35, I think this one's a no-brainer. I would highly recommend. Next up from Abercrombie is the oversized half zip in vintage black, and I ended up picking this one up just because I wanted to have a piece that could be dressed up or dressed down but remain overall cozy, hence the point of opting for an oversized fitting sweater. And I really love how this one fits. Electing to go for a size medium allows for a very drapey kind of oversized look, and because the cotton on this piece is on the thinner side for the ribbing, it is pretty loose here at the waist. In addition to the fit, a characteristic that I do appreciate is the collar. First of all, its structure as well as its height. I do find that it adds a nice level of sophistication to what is an overall pretty basic piece. And so for that reason, I have no problem dressing this one up or down. At a retail price of $80, I think I ended up paying around like $55 for it. Considering its versatility, I think this one is a very high value offering. So this might be the best streetwear jacket that I picked up at Abercrombie. Not jacket in general, because I think that one is coming up next. This one here, I do think they executed so well, as it does remind me of a Carhartt jacket, having that vintage-esque coloration throughout. I do love this emerald colorway, which does play well with the color of the Sherpa lining, and is why I ended up picking this one up. But in addition to that, it does feature a beautiful silhouette, one that I do think a lot of you guys will appreciate. The retail price on this one is $180, I believe, but you can get it for substantially less right now. And when you consider the weight, the quality, and the details that went into making this piece, I do think this is a very solid piece given the price point. It is super soft, it is nicely insulating, and so if you live in a region that is a little bit cooler, this could be a very solid option. And now for this last piece, we have my favorite jacket that I've ever purchased from Abercrombie. You might be thinking to yourself, Paul, that is just a blazer, and to that I would say you are absolutely right. It is just a blazer, but for a minute now, I've been looking for a nice fitting double-breasted blazer in this charcoal colorway to go ahead and serve a couple of purposes. Of course, I can go ahead and wear it with a pair of trousers, but really I wanted to start kind of bringing in more refined pieces into my wardrobe and styling them with the intention of being pretty casual, like with denim and sneakers and stuff like that. And so after a couple months of searching and returning, I finally found one that fits just right. I did go for a size 40 short. Little side note, I really appreciate that Abercrombie did give options in terms of lengths, so now I don't have to get this one altered. But yeah, man, I love how this one is cut. I love how it fits, and most of all, for it looking this good and fitting so appropriately, the price point, you just can't beat it. All right, you guys, so that was the last piece for today's haul. You guys let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought about some of these pieces. Which one did you like best? And if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to communicate that to me by liking today's video and subscribing to my channel with notifications on, so I can go ahead and continue on sharing with you guys all of my latest pickup. As always, I'd like to thank you guys so much for continuing to support me, whether it be in the form of watching the videos here on YouTube or supporting my products, Locust&WildHoney clothing or Aura watch. It really is a privilege of mine to get to serve you through doing so, and I will never take it for granted. I will go ahead and see you again in the next upload. Peace and be blessed.